Alright, welcome back to the Crabby Dice. Today we're going to be playing Abyss. So this is a game with a hodgepodge of different mechanisms going on. But the theme is, well, we're trying to be the new ruler of the Abyss. And we're going to be trying to gain favor with these lords to do so. Alright, so this is going to be the review and playthrough. My review's coming right up. Click the link below for all the expansion content and also for the setup and rules breakdown. And like usual, 3 things before we start. Please like, subscribe, and comment on my YouTube channel. That'll be great. Let's go. Alright, quick review time here for Abyss. So for this one, I'm actually going to talk about the base game by itself, and then afterwards I'll talk about the base game with the expansions. Okay, but before we even get into that discussion, I just want to talk about the components, art, graphic design for this game. Out of this world, phenomenal. You know, 5 years ago when this game came out, it probably had the best art you can find in any game ever. But now with Kickstarter being a thing, there's other games that have great art, but the art still holds up, and it's, you know, it's vibrant and lots of colors and amazing. I love the graphic design. Everything's clear. The components are great. These pearls are awesome. With the expansions, you get those 2 chunky minis that you really don't even need, and you get these location boards with amazing art on them. They didn't even need to be boards. They could have just been cards, but this is a great addition to the game. So spectacular overall when we're talking about art and components. Alright, so let's talk about mechanisms a little bit. So this game has a sort of push your luck aspect up there, but you're pushing your luck to sort of do a set collection game for the lords, and then the lords will give you locations, which will give you extra points. Alright, there are, you know, the main mechanism I love. It's all good stuff. There are some issues though with just the base game. For one is the decision space just isn't there. It's kind of a lighter style game because you're just hoping to get your allies to target those specific lords, and those are pretty much your only decisions you need to do. All right, once you get the power and the lords, well, then you're going to use the power and just get a location or 2 and just, you know, try to use that to win the game. All right, the other issue I have with the base game is this whole monster board. I hate it. It's kind of garbage in my opinion. It's very anticlimactic, and honestly, if the last card is a monster card, it almost feels like you lost a turn because you're just going to get the benefit, which is worse than getting an ally card overall. Unless you get a very powerful one, but usually if you get screwed at the end, you're getting the first or second one, or even a key is usually not worth it. You'd rather get an ally, but it is what it is. It got fixed in the expansion. So let's transition now to the expansion, and that's when the game shines. Abyss, with both expansions thrown in, is the way I love to play the game. And it doesn't even add that much complexity to the game. So just with the base game, it was probably a 1-hour game with 4 players. With all the expansions, it's just maybe an hour 15 now. It doesn't even add that much time. It's just the Leviathan board adds a bit of time because you sort of have to interact with it and roll some dice. But besides that, it's still a fast playing light medium weight game. Alright, so let's quick just talk about the expansion, what it fixed. For one thing, this board's gone. It's replaced with the Leviathan board. Leviathan board is amazing because it adds another push your luck aspect to the game. If you want to pass monsters, it's not just automatic. Now you sort of have to roll a die and see if you actually make it through, so you got to sort of gauge what you're doing. Also, when you want to fight the monsters, it's not a given anymore. You actually are collecting different allies to fight these Leviathan creatures, which adds more decision space. So now you're not just focusing in on the allies to get lords, but you also have to take into account the Leviathans you want to fight. So a lot more decisions to make. Also, the allies have special abilities now. We have the black pearls that add wild cards, which are great, but you know, pearls are negative points at the end of the game, but then you can get lords that get rid of them. Just a lot more stuff going on. The deck of lords almost doubles, so a lot more abilities come out, different combinations will come out the more times you play, a lot of variety as well. So fantastic game. So you know, that being said, I already like the game. I'm just gonna tell you probably my 2 favorite parts of the game. The first is the game always keeps you involved. I don't know how else to say this, but even on other players' turn, you're always paying attention. That's because when you actually go, well, when somebody does the depth action, you know, there's actually more decisions for the other players than for the main player doing that action. The main player is just collecting pearls and then just deciding if he wants to take a card or not. Every other player has to gauge, you know, the color of the ally that's there. He has to push his luck to know if he wants to get that creature, because if somebody after him takes that creature, then the following ones are going to cost more. You know, there's just a lot of decisions to be made when you're doing that part of the that action. The other part I love is, like I already mentioned, is the game is really quick. All right, you're always involved and the game just speeds by. It's really quick. So you have the depth phase, which I already explained, but then the other two actions you can sort of do, which is going to the council or buying a lord. They're just really fast actions as well. You're just going to pick up your stack or buy your lord, do the action, and just move on to the next player. So the game is really snappy and I really like it for that. Alright, so overall, I just really like the game. I'm not going to take up much more of your time here. I would definitely recommend this game with the expansions. It's still good, but more of a family, lighter style game without the expansions. You can probably just introduce them with the base game, but then just throw in the expansions as soon as you can. And there you go. So I'll just give it a 5 out of 6, let's just say. My playthrough is coming up. I hope you like it. If not, we'll see you in the next one. Later. Alright, welcome to the Abyss playthrough. So, if you've never seen one of my videos before, I'm going to go slow and teach you the rules and strategy as I start, but then later on I'll try to speed it up and get to the end. Alright, so this is going to be a 3-player playthrough like usual. I'm going to be over here playing against player 2 and player 3. I'll call them Bob and Billy, whichever. Alright, so let's just get started. So, I'm going to be first player, and what you're going to do is you're going to decide which of the 3 main actions to do. So, the main actions are either go into the depths, go visit the council, or buy a lord. Well, it's the start of the game. I'm not going to go to the council and I'm not going to buy a lord, so I'm going to go to the depths. So how this works is you're going to flip over the first card and you're going to put in the display. Alright, it's a 1 red. Now, starting with the player on my left, which is Bob, he has a choice whether to buy that or pass. Alright, let's say he passes. It's going to go to Billy. Billy has a choice. Does he want to buy that or pass? He's going to pass as well. Then it's going to come back to me. Am I going to buy it or pass? I'm going to pass. We're going to go to the next card. Alright, so this is going to keep going until the active player, which is me right now, takes a card. Alright, so the next card is going to be green. A green 2. So now again, you always start with the person to the left of the main player, which is the person doing the action. So Bob. Now does Bob want that card? Let's just say he wants that card. Alright, so the first card taken in the depths action is going to cost 1 pearl. The second card taken is going to cost 2, then 3, then 4, whatever. Alright, so Bob is going to pay me, the active player, to take that card. So he's going to take a pearl, give it to me, and then he's going to take this card. Alright, this is going to go to his hand. Alright, since another player besides the active player took a card, you're going to replace that card and keep going. We're going to take a card, flip it over, and keep going. Now, very important rule in this game. Whoever already bought a card for this sort of depth round or action cannot buy another card. So Bob is already out until we finish my turn. Alright, so we can skip Bob's turn. So it's just going to go Billy, me, Billy, me. So does Billy want that card? It's a yellow 1. No. First of all, he wouldn't even be able to afford the next card because he only has 1 pearl and the next card will cost 2. So we don't even have to ask him. So basically it's just me if I want to take it. I don't want a yellow 1. I'm going to keep going. Ooh, a purple 3. So this is the push your luck mechanism. Alright, so I can either take a purple 3 or just keep pushing my luck and get to the end and see if I can get something better. Alright, you know what? I'm going to push my luck. Let's go a bit more. It's a blue 2. You know what? I'll keep pushing my luck. Now, if I'm forced to take the last one, I'll actually get a pearl as compensation. So I'm like, you know what? Might as well. I'll get a pearl out of it. So the next one is a red 2. So I'm forced to take that card. Alright. And I get a pearl out of it because it's the last card. So I'm going to take a pearl for compensation. Put it here. Now this is going to go to my hand. I'll just pretend this is my hand. Actually, I'm going to put it in my hand because the ones you play on your tableau are called affiliates. So this is actually going to go to my hand. You know what? Maybe I'll hold my hand over here. Oh, by the way, the component that you're not seeing on the board right now are the locations. I mean, you don't really look at those until you get keys. So I'm going to show you when we have keys what the locations do. Alright, so for now, just ignore the locations. Alright, so now that the active player has taken a card, so this would have happened whether I took the purple one or the last one. It's going to basically end my turn, but all the allies, these cards are called allies, they're still on the track. They're going to go down to the council in their color. Alright, this is where you sort of need to use your memory because you sort of want to remember what are the strengths of the values that are there. So there's a yellow 1 goes into yellow, a red 1 goes into the red, a 3 purple, so we got to remember that purple has something pretty good in there, and a blue 2, which is also pretty good. It's going to go in the blue. Alright, there was my action. Alright, pretty simple. Now we're going to go to Bob's turn. Alright, and Bob has a choice now. Does he want to do the depths like I did? Or does he want to grab from the council? When you grab from the council, I'll probably do that in a couple of turns, but you take the full stack of one of the colors that are there and add it to your hand. And that's pretty much your whole turn. Alright, but he doesn't want to do that because they're just level 1s. And you sort of want to go to the depths to get pearls because other people are going to pay you pearls to take cards. Alright, since he has no pearls left, he definitely does want to go to the depths. So he's going to start flipping cards over. Alright, so here we go, monster. Now, monsters work different than allies. Monsters only affect the active player, so only Bob. Alright, so you have a choice. Either defeat the monster and get the reward, or keep going. He's obviously going to keep going. If he skipped the monster, the threat track goes down. So the reward for beating a monster is going to get better and better and better. Alright, then we're going to flip over. It's a yellow 2. So now we ask Billy first, because you always ask the person to the left of the active player. And does Billy want that card? Let's just say he wants to push his luck. See, the thing is, he doesn't know. He only has 1 pearl, and I have 3 pearls. Okay? And everyone can see our pearls. These things are see-through. So now he knows that if he passes on that card, and then I pick it up with only 1 pearl, then he would not be able to get another card because the next card would cost 2 pearls and he only has 1. So he has to either push his luck or take that card. And you know what? He's going to play it a bit safe. He's going to actually take that card. So he's going to pay Bob 1 pearl to take this card. And he's going to go to his hand. And then we're just going to replace it because Bob didn't get a card. So we're going to replace it. It's a red 1. They're going to ask me, do I want to pay 2 pearls for that red 1? Definitely not. Bob doesn't want that card either. I'm going to flip over again. A yellow 1. I don't want it. Bob doesn't want it. Flip it over again. A green 4. Well, that's a nice card. The cards range from 1 to 5. There's only a couple of 4s. There's only 1 5, and there's a lot of 2s. Alright, so a green 4 is actually pretty good. So I definitely want that card. So I'm going to use 2 of my pearls. I'm going to pay Bob 2 pearls. It gets expensive after a while. And I'm going to take this and put it in my hand. So now my hand right now is a green 4 and a red 2. And I'm going to show you after with the lords if I can afford one of the lords, but we'll get to that in a couple of seconds. Alright, now both Billy and me bought a card, so now it's only up to Bob whether he wants to take the next card or not, since we already got a card. So, ooh, it's a red 3. You know what? He likes that red 3, he's going to take it. So he's going to take this, and it's going to go to his hand. Alright, now, just like before, all the allies that are there are going to go into the council, and all the monsters go to the discard pile. And we're going to have a discard pile on the side there. Basically, when we buy lords, the cards we use are going to go to the discard pile anyway. And now we're going to add these to the track. Hopefully you remember the numbers that were there, but we're just adding more cards. Alright? And now it's going to be Billy's turn. So you just keep doing this. Right? You do one of the 3 actions. And now I'm just showing you a lot of the depths because the first couple of turns you're doing a lot of this to get a lot of ally cards and to fill up the council. You know what? I'll show you another one. So Billy's turn here. He's going to flip over the first card. Ooh, and it's a red 4. Well, you know what? I'm first to act because I'm the left player after Billy. And I think I will definitely buy that from Billy. So I'm going to pay him 1 pearl. And I only had 1 pearl. I have no pearls left. So I'm going to take this card and add it to my hand. And my hand right now is pretty good. I got a green, 2 reds, a couple of 4s, and a 2. I'm going to put these down. Alright, and Billy's just going to keep going. So right now it's only between Bob and Billy. So the next one is a green 4. That's a nice one. So now it's Bob to act. And you know what? Bob really likes that card. So he's going to pay Billy 2 pearls. He's going to take this to his hand. And now since both me and Bob bought cards, it's only Billy's choice now. We can't get a card, so he's just going to keep flipping until he gets the card that he wants. Ooh, a yellow 4. Does he keep going? So this is the push your luck. Does he think he's going to get better than a yellow 4? Now, his other card is a yellow card as well. You also have to take into account the colors that you want, all right? Because all these lords are going to cost different colors. You can see their values in the bottom over here. So maybe he'd want to go for this one. The problem with the yellow lords is they don't actually give you any power. They They don't have any text. They're just points. All right, you're gonna spend 10 to get 12 points, and 12 points might be the highest card in the game. All right, just to give you an idea. See, like the Hermit here, you have to spend one of every color and have a 10. So you know what he's gonna do? He wants to sort of diversify. He's actually gonna skip that one. All right, so he's gonna skip it. Ooh, and it's a red 5. I don't think he's gonna skip that one, so he's definitely gonna take this. And then this yellow 4, all right, is gonna go into the yellow stack. Boom, so right there, it's a juicy number 4. All right, there you go. We all did one full rotation. Alright, so this is sort of round 2. We all did a action. There's no real rounds in this game. You're just going to keep going and going until the end game is triggered, right? So it's going to be my turn again. Since I have no pearls, I was thinking about getting one of these council cards, but you know what? I really want pearls, so I'm going to go to the depths so people can pay me pearls for taking cards. So let's start flipping them over. So the first one's a green a green 1. Billy and Bob are both going to pass, and I'm going to pass, obviously. I don't really want it. Next one's a 4 yellow. You know what? Since Bob only has 1 pearl left, I think he's going to pay me for that. And he's going to take the card. And so he's already got 4 cards in his hand. He might be getting a Lord in the next few rounds. Alright, so Bob bought a guy, so we're going to keep going. 3 blue. Let's see. Blue, 3 blue. Let's see, does Billy want a 3 blue? I don't think he wants a 3 blue, and I don't want one either. So let's just keep going. So 2 green. Billy doesn't want it. I don't want it. Let's keep going. A 5 blue. So that's the highest blue. Obviously, I think you're not forced to take the 5 blue, but since it's the beginning of the game, we sort of want to judge what we want to get. I think he's going to pay me for that. So he's going to pay me 2 pearls, and he's going to take the 5 blue. And he's very close to already getting this Lord because you need 8 in all of blue. So that might be what he's looking for. So now they both bought cards. And like usual, pretty simple. You're just going to keep flipping. So monster. I don't want to fight the monster. It's going to go down. And the last card is a red 3. I'm forced to take it. And I'm also going to take a pearl for compensation for having it at the end. Which is pretty lucky of me since I got a 3 at the end. Alright, so just to give you an idea of what I have in my hand. I just have a ton of red. Which is not great because this red guy actually needs a bunch of different colors to get. So the red is not actually helping me out so much. I'm probably going to try to get different colors. Alright, so just like before, these ones. So we finally have some green ones here. They're going to go in their stack. The monster one's going to get discarded. And the blue one's going to go here. So Bob, again, has no pearls. I think he's very close to getting a Lord. Alright, so he has a couple of options. He can go maybe get this one next turn because it costs 8 of all green and he's got 6. So if he grabs the stack of greens here, he'll have enough to get that Lord. He also has enough to get the red one because he's going to need 3 different colors. So 1, 2, 3. And one of them has to be red. So that's red. All right, and those are the only ones he can sort of buy right now. Alright, this one takes all of purple, he has no purple. This one takes all of blue, he has no blue. This one takes all of yellow, he has no yellow. And this one takes 1 of each color. Alright, but I think what he's going to do, he's going to try to go in the depths and try to get a green card. But since he has no pearls, he's going to take a chance. Alright, because he really needs pearls. Alright, sort of gives you flexibility as you play. So he's going to go in the depths again. And the first one's a green 3. I think Billy's definitely going to pay Bob for that. Bob's okay with that. He's going to get a pearl out of it. And then he's going to flip over to the next one. So purple 1, I pass, he passes. Red 4, I don't want more red, so I'm going to pass. Bob is debating, does he want it? He really wants green. I don't think he wants it. We're both going to pass on a 4, that's crazy. So 1, we're all going to pass. A yellow 5. Wow. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm not going to pass on that. That's for sure. So I'm going to pay Bob 2 for that. I'm going to add this to my hand. All right. So now I'm sort of close to... Well, actually, I'm not even close to 5 different colors for the Hermit. All right. So now it's just Bob flipping over to see what he can get. It's a blue 4. You know what? He's definitely gonna pick this up. All right, he's gonna take this, and these ones are going to go in the discard. Alright, for Billy's action, he's actually going to mix it up a little bit. He's actually going to go to the council and take all the blue cards. He's going to take all these blue cards and he's going to add it to his hand. And pretty much that's his action for the turn. Then it's going to return back to me. Alright, now I have a decision to make. Do I go in the depths or do I get one of the council cards? Alright, so just to give you an idea, I mean, I could technically try to get this guy because I know there's a 4 yellow in there. That's pretty much the only card I remember because my memory sucks. To try to get him, or I can go get him and seriously overpay. But the one advantage of overpaying is that I get to actually keep a 4 as an affiliate, and having that is like an extra 4 points at the end of the game, which would be gigantic. But this is going to be just a waste of a lot of cards. I do want a lot of pros too, so let's see if I can sort of pay for him later. I do have 2 pearls. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to take the green cards. I'm going to hope that there's high green cards in there, so maybe next turn I'll grab him and he'll give me a couple of pearls as well. So what I'm going to do as my action, I'm going to visit the council and I'm going to take the green cards and add them to my hand. Let's see what I get. I got a 2. And there you go. I mean, not the best. I'm going to have to pay pearls to sort of get the green guy, but we'll get to that in a couple of seconds. Alright, so that's going to be my turn. That's my hand. Alright, and now we're going to go to Bob's turn. I think Bob is going to get a lord. Alright, I'm going to show you how to get a lord. Alright, so I think the one he's going to target is the red guy over here. And this one, just to show you, requires 3 different colors. One of them must be red, and it needs to be at least a strength of 6. Most of the time when it's 3 different colors, I mean, you're going to way shoot over this unless you're spending a bunch of 1s. But just to give you an idea, so you must spend at least a red, so this is a 3. Alright, and I think what he's going to do is, I think he's just going to overpay, and I think he's going to get rid of these 2. Alright, so as you can see, his total is 11, which is way over, which is fine. You don't get any change back. Now, the lowest card you play goes in as an affiliate, so he's going to play this as an affiliate in his tableau. Alright, the other 2 cards that were used are going to go to the discard pile. Alright, and then he's going to get this lord and play it in front of him. Now, if there's an arrow on it, it activates once in the whole game, and then you don't activate it again. Alright, so this one says, each of your opponents must discard 1 ally from their hand. Alright, so it's sort of an attacky type of card. So he's going to still put this in front of him, and it's going to score 7 points at the end of the game. Alright, so we all have to discard an ally, so I'm going to go look at my hand. I think the obvious choice is getting rid of the 1, so I'll discard that. And I'll do that for yellow as well. For Billy, I mean. He's going to discard his 2 yellow. And there you go. Alright, that was pretty much Bob's turn. Now, the only thing you have to do is just slide everything over. You don't really need to. It's just a way of tracking the 2 pearl thing. Anyway, whatever. Alright. So now it's going to be Billy's turn. So he's got no pearls. I mean, he took the blues before because he wanted to get a lord. And I think he's going to pay for it now. So this lord is 8. So he's going to use a 5 and a 3 here. So you didn't have to overpay like crazy. So he's going to pay 8. Just like before, he's going to keep the 3 as an affiliate. It's going to go in front of him. The other one's going to get discarded. Right? He's going to take this and put it in front of him. Now this one says, when you recruit, you may use the races of your choice, but you still have to respect the amount of races. So basically, this guy just makes your whole tableau very flexible. You can pretty much pay with any color you want. So for example, this, which requires 8 of green, you can pretty much use 8 of any color, but it has to be 1 color. So basically, the color restriction does not apply to him. So he's going to get this in front of him. And importantly, he did get 1 key. So when he gets 3 keys, that's when we're going to look at locations. And that was his first lord. It's a race to 7. Alright, then everything slides over. Alright, that was his turn. Now it's my turn. Alright, so now my turn. Good question. What do I want to do? I do want keys as well, and there's no keys there. I can't really recruit anything unless I overpay with a bunch of pearls at this point. I don't even have purples. I don't have one of each. I could get him if I pay 2 pearls, but then he just gives me 2 pearls back. So it'll be just spending 8 to get 9. So that doesn't excite me very much. And I don't need more red cards, I don't need more yellow cards, and I don't need more purple cards. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in the depths. You know, let me slow play it, and maybe I'll get a better hand as we go. So let me flip over the first card, and it's a 4 blue. Now, very important, the only one who can pay me is Bob. Billy is out of pearls, so we're only going to ask Bob. He's looking at his hand, he's like, sure, a 4 blue is pretty good. He's going to pay me 1 pearl, and he's going to take this. And now pretty much we can skip both of their turns because they can't pay me or they've already bought a card, so it's only up to me. So do I want a 1 green? Nope. Do I want a 1 green? Nope. Do I want a 1 green? Nope. Well, did I shuffle this deck? Maybe not. Do I want a 1 yellow? Nope. Something good, something good. It's a monster. Alright, so if the monster is the last card, I'm forced to attack the monster. And basically, I'm going to get a pearl. And at this point, I'm going to get a key. So I'm going to take a key and a pearl, which is a pretty sad turn, to be honest. Key's gonna sit in front of me, and basically all these cards get placed. There's a bunch of 1 greens in the green deck, and there's a yellow. Maybe I should have taken the 1 green because it would have helped me get the peddler. Anyway, it's gonna be Bob's turn. Let's see, what does Bob want to do? I think Bob's gonna grab the green cards. Alright, and I'll show you next turn why he did that. So he's going to grab these. Alright, next is going to be Billy. He's got no pearls left, so he's going to go in the depths. A blue 3. Do I want a blue 3? Let's look at my hand. Maybe I will want a blue 3 because I do maybe want to get 1 of each color so I can get the Hermit. The Hermit's pretty powerful. So I will pay him 1 for that. So I'm going to take 1 of my pearls and take the blue 3. Alright, so now I'm out, so it's between Billy and Bob. So the next one's gonna be a green 3. Ooh, I think, tough decision. Because he's gonna spend 2, but he's gonna get 2 pearls back. So you know what, he's gonna net out even, so that's fine. He's gonna give him 2 to get the green, and I'll show you why he did that in a couple seconds. Alright, then it's just basically Bob's turn. So 3 yellow. I don't think. No, I don't think he wants it because you remember he can pretty much change the colors of anything that he wants. I don't think he wants that one either. 3 purple. That's getting a lot better. I think he. See, this is the push your luck aspect. Does he want it or does he keep pushing his luck? I think he wants the pearl. Alright, he just wants to get more pearls, so he's gonna push his luck. It's a monster. Oh, by the way, I forgot to reset this, sorry. So by skipping the monster, now it'll go down. And then he gets a purple 1. He should have taken the 3. Oh well. Yeah, at least he gets a pearl out of it. So now there's some juicy purple cards in here. These are the jellyfish. This is the yellow. You know what? There's so many cards here. And I think that's the color I'm missing. I'm missing purple, so I think for my turn, pretty easy choice. I'm just gonna grab all the purple cards out of the council. So now I have 1 of every color, so I'm gonna be able to get the Hermit next turn, which would be fantastic. Alright. By the way, there's one thing I didn't mention that you can do at the beginning of your turn. You can pay a pearl to flip over the next lord and add it to the card display, but this is something you do maybe halfway through the game when you have a sort of hand of cards and you sort of want a specific card to come out. Alright, so next is going to be Bob. Pretty simple for Bob. I think he's going to spend his greens. So he's going to spend 9, and what he's going to do, he's going to keep this as an affiliate. Discard the other 2. He's going to grab the peddler. And the peddler's ability is just grab 2 pearls. So you spend 2 pearls to get that green card. He's going to get them back. And this goes in front of him. So Bob's already at 2 lords. Billy's at 1 and I'm at 0. So I sort of have to sort of speed it up as well. Alright, next is going to be Billy. Let's see what he wants to do. Alright, so this is his hand. He sort of wants a sort of stack of cards with a lot of cards, because he can pretty much make it any color he wants, right? So I mean, he has a ton of pearls, so he doesn't have to go into the depths. There are a ton of yellow cards, and there's a 4 in here, so I think that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna actually take all the yellow cards and add it to his hand. And we'll investigate this deck after. Alright, now it's gonna be my turn, and I definitely want to go get a Lord. Alright, so I have a couple of choices. I can actually pay to get this one, which allows me to get a second turn. So this one is 8, and his special ability is get another turn. Or I can grab the Hermit, which gives me a free location, which is huge in points. So it's basically 5 plus another like 5 to 10 points. So it's like a huge point generating guy. The problem is, do I want to do another turn, or do I want to get the purple guy? So this guy costs 8. I mean, I could pay a couple of 3s and pay 2 pearls, so at least I keep an affiliate that's a 3 instead of having a... Alright, you know what? It's only 1 point, and I don't want to use up my pearls. So you know what? Let me get the purple guy. Alright, because I'm still going to have 1 left over to get the Hermit of a different color. And you know what? As my second action, I'll go get the Hermit. I think that's going to be pretty good. So this is what I'm going to do. So my action is going to be getting a Lord. Alright, so I'm going to spend 8. Sorry for the fuzziness there. So I'm going to spend 8 to get the Lord of 8. So the one that's going to be my affiliate is going to be the 2. So my affiliates I'll line down here. Alright, you have 1 stack per color, by the way. I forgot to mention that. I do have a key as well. Alright, and the other 2 I'm going to discard into the discard pile. And now I'm going to take the Lord. Alright, his power is basically take another turn. Alright, so after I take the Lord, I'm basically just going to have another turn. Now, very important, if you ever take the Lord and it's the 3rd one, you're going to reveal the 2 pearls. That means you get 2 pearls. Alright, I get 2 pearls out of it. Awesome. Put in my jar, and you have to refill the display. 2, 3. Alright. Ooh. Oh, that guy's dangerous for me. Basically, if somebody has this guy, opponents can no longer have 6 or more allies in their hand and must discard, which sucks for me because I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards in my hand. Alright, so I think my second action, because I got the purple guy, so it's my turn again, is to get another Lord. Alright, so what are my choices? I can get one of the red guys because I have a ton of red. I can also get the Hermit. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get one of the red guys because I do have a lot of red cards, and then I would still be able to get the Hermit next turn. Alright, and I can spend a 7 with 1 pearl to get one of the guys because they both cost 8. Although this one I can pay all in red, and this one I need another color, which is not ideal because I don't have another 3. I would have to pay 2 pearls. For example, if I do this, and I would have to pay 2 pearls on top. Or I do this. Actually, this would pay for it. So let me look at the 2 abilities and see which one I like better. So this one steals a monster token. Nobody has monster tokens, so obviously I'm going to grab this card. Alright, so this one needs an 8 total. So I'll spend 7 plus 1 pearl. Remember, you can always pay the difference with pearls. So pay 1 pearl. I'll keep the red 3 as an affiliate. I'll discard the other one. I'm going to take this to my hand. And basically this one says, your opponents can no longer hold more than 6 allies in their hand. They must immediately discard any extras. So let's do that. It's going to be an affiliate. It's going to go in front of me. So now I have a key. Actually, I have 2 keys. I have one here and one here. So my next key, I'm going to get a location for free. Alright, so now I'm going to check the other players' allies in their hand and see if they have more. So no, Bob has only 4, which is fine. But Billy, oof, he was holding on to a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he's got to discard 3. So I think what he's going to do is discard 1, 1, and 1. And there you go. He's going to discard these 3 ones. Or you know what? Since he can change all the colors to make it something else, I think he's going to discard these 2 ones and this 1 purple. He's going to discard this, and he's going to keep all this. Alright, and that was pretty much my turn. Alright, so it's Bob's turn, so he's gonna go into the depths because there's not much in the council except for a couple of red cards, and we don't know what those are because our memories are terrible. So let him go to the depths. So like usual, he's gonna flip over. So 1 blue, I think everyone's gonna pass. A 3 purple, now I get to decide, do I want that 3 purple? Oof. You know what? I really want a yellow card because I'm going to show you why. Because when I get the Hermit, I don't want to use my yellow 5. I'd rather use any other yellow. So I'm actually going to pass. Actually, it's not even me to decide first. It's going to be Billy to decide. And you know what? I don't think he wants it. So it's going to come to me. I don't think I want it. And Bob's, he's debating. Does he want it? I don't think he wants it either. We're gonna all push our luck, see if we can get something better. So blue, is that the card I wanted? No, I need a yellow. So Bob's actually gonna, Billy's gonna go first. He's gonna pass. I'm gonna pass, and Bob's gonna pass. A red 1, pass, 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 and now we get to the last one, which is a green 5. Wow. So. Looks like Billy got lucky. So that's the pushing your luck aspect. You don't know what's going to come out. He's going to pay for this. Going to go to his hand. But that brings him to a hand size greater than 6. So remember, because of my ability, he can never have more than 6. So he's got to discard 1. He's going to discard his 1 yellow. So he's going to pretty much have to buy a card or Lord soon. Next card's going to flip over. It's a blue 1. Do I want a blue 1? No, I do not. So Billy's forced to take this, but he's going to get a pearl out of it, at least. Not ideal for him. And all of these are going to go down. Red. The red stack looks nice now. Alright, so now Billy, I think, is forced to buy a Lord because, you know, every time he picks up a card, he's going to have to discard it because of my Lord. So he's looking at what he should take. And he can change colors of things. So where can he get? So I think what he's gonna do is, let's see, could he reach 10 of one color? No, he's gonna get 8. Although he could spend 2 pearls to get there. He doesn't have purple, but remember, with his ability, he can change the colors. This is kind of useless. This is not bad, actually. So what he's going to do is going to recruit him because he's pretty powerful. Alright, so his power is the cost of getting Lords is reduced by 2. So this one's going to cost 10, but 2 different colors. Remember, he has the ability to change different colors of stuff. So he needs 10 of 2 different colors. I think what he's going to do is spend 2 of his 5 so that he gets a super powerful affiliate. So he's going to spend this. So he's going to pretend this is blue, which is fine. Alright, and he's going to grab him. And he's going to keep as an affiliate the red one because he already has... yeah, he'll keep the red one. That's fine. He's going to put the green one back in the deck. And this one's going to go to his tableau. So now he's super flexible. Everything costs 2 less and he can be any color that he wants. Everything slides over. And now it's my turn. What do I want to do? I still really want that low yellow card so I can go get the Hermit. If I can get a low yellow, that would be amazing. There is no yellow in here. I just even need a 1 yellow would be good. So I'm going to go in the depths, see if I can get some extra pearls out of this. So let's keep going. The first one's a red 1. Everyone passes. A 4 purple. I think Bob's definitely going to take a 4 purple. He's going to pay me 1. He's going to take this. He's above 6 cards. He'll discard a 1 green. We're just going to keep going. It's Billy and I. Ooh, the 1 yellow that I need. Do I take it or do I push my luck? You know what? I'll push my luck. Keep going. A 2 yellow. Oh, but Billy's there to act first. I don't think he wants it, but I'm going to definitely take it. So I'm going to take it, add it to my hand. Then this is going to go here. And this is going to go here. There you go. Alright, then Bob's going to go next. So you see, it flows really quick. Even if you're 3, 4, even 5 players, the game is just going to fly. Alright, so Bob's going to go. once you understand the mechanism, it's really easy to understand. So it's a monster first. He doesn't want to fight it. Actually, did he want one of these? No, I don't think he did. Next is a 4 purple. I think he's definitely going to pay him 1 for that. He's going to take that. Although he doesn't really need high cards because he has the card that reduces the cost by 2 for everything. But you know, he took it anyway. Then we're going to keep flipping. A 2 red. Do I want a 2 red? Does Bob want a 2 red? No. 3 yellow. Ooh, another yellow. You know what? I will take a 3 yellow. I'm really excited by yellow allies. I'm gonna take that. Boom. Put it in my hand. And now it's only Bob's decision. Bob has a ton of pearls. Monster. He's not gonna fight the monster. A 3 red. Does he want a 3 red? Nope. I don't think he's interested. And a 3 yellow. He's gonna take the 3 yellow and he's gonna take a pearl out of it. He's got to discard another card, so he's going to discard his 1 green. Now the stack of red is huge, right? But the problem is for the other players is that because of my ability, if they take all these reds, they're going to have to discard pretty much a lot of the cards in their hand. So that's good for me. Alright, so now it's my turn, and I think I'm definitely going to buy a Lord. And I think the one I'm going to take is the Hermit because he's awesome. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I need to spend 1 of every color type, and it has to equal 10. So I need to spend, let's say, 1 purple. For red, I have no choice. For green, I'm going to add my lower one. For blue, I have no choice. So already I'm at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'm going to put a 2 for yellow. So there you go. So that's a 10, 1 of every color. Perfect. I keep my high cards, and I'm going to definitely take the Hermit. Now the Hermit special power I'll enact in a second, but I'm going to keep 1 of these as an affiliate. I get to keep the purple one, which is not ideal because I already have a purple one, and getting multiples of 1 affiliate type is kind of useless because you only score for your highest of every single type. So this one kind of sucks and it's clogging up my my display. But all the rest are going to go into the discard. I wish I had a higher purple actually. I should have maybe went for a higher purple, but it doesn't matter. This is going to slide over, and now I enact his ability. So the Hermit's ability is pretty awesome. Basically draw 1 location and place it in your control using the keys of this Lord. Alright, so it's as if he spent 3 keys himself to get a location. Alright, so I know you can't see the location pile down here, but there's only 1 available at the moment. It's called the Abyss. Score 2 for each guild you have at least 1 Lord from. Right now that would score me 4 points only. I don't know if he scores. I'll have to check the rulebook. Alright, but let's say I don't want to take him. What you're going to do is you're going to either choose 1, 2, 3, or 4 tiles off the top of the deck. And what I'm going to do is actually take 4. Alright, you flip them over. You're going to choose 1 of these. And basically the one that you don't choose, they're going to be face up for the display for everyone else to take later on. Alright, so let's look at these. These are for each of my red lords. These are for each of my green lords. These are for your affiliated allies from the yellow. And this is for each of my blue lords. Alright, well, since I have a red one and a purple one, that doesn't help me right now. But I think I'm going to take the last one, because this is 7 plus 2. So this is going to be 9 points for me automatically. So I'm going to discard these ones. Well, they're going to actually go in the display, a little off screen. Right? And the way you tuck things in is you're just going to take this guy and tuck it in because he paid for this location. I'm going to run out of space. I'm going to toss everything over. But my next location is going to go up here. And I'm going to be at 3 lords right now. I'm probably going to move these off screen so you can only see my abilities and my lords. You also have to remember that I have a key. And there you go, that was my turn. Alright, next is going to go to Bob. Alright, and I think what Bob's going to do, he's actually going to spend 2 4s. Alright, and he's going to go get the Oracle. Alright, so you need at least a purple and something else at 8. It's got a purple and something else that equals an 8. For his affiliate, I think he's going to keep the purple one. Whatever. He's going to take this, and this says during your turn you can discard 1 of these stacks. He's going to definitely do this right away because he doesn't want anyone to get all those red cards. This one gets discarded, and then he's going to pick this card, this stack to get discarded. So all those juicy red cards that I would have probably taken on my next turn get discarded, and he's going to keep this one. Now, that's his first key, so he's just going to keep it in front of him, and there you go. So now we're going to go to Billy's turn. And what does Billy want to do? Actually, wait. Bob was actually supposed to get 2 pearls. So he's got a ton of pearls. And we're going to refill the display. Ooh, the Elder. Alright. Sorry, before I continue, I did make a mistake. I'm not going to backtrack and make a change, but when it says draw 1, I literally only had to draw 1. So I played the Hermit a little wrong because I thought it was the Elder. The Elder is the one that lets you draw extra. So sorry about that mistake. We'll just keep going and note that that was a mistake. Alright, so it's going to be Billy's turn now, and he's at 5 cards and only 1 pearl, so he's going to want to get some pearls back, so let him go to the depths. So it's a 3. Do I want that? There is a lot of purple in the display. I do want to get maybe another yellow. So you know what? If I can get another yellow, I can definitely go get the super high point card there. And no other card interests me. I could try to get the Elder as well with that blue one. Then I'll only be missing 1 color. I could also get the Keeper. But you know what? I think I'm going to go try to get the Landowner. So I'm going to pass on that. And I'd be able to get him anyway because this is 8 and I just have to spend 2 pearls and I'll be able to get him. So I'm going to pass on him. I don't think Bob wants to pass on that. So he's going to pay him 1. He's going to take this. Doesn't want to push his luck. Doesn't want to spend extra pearls that he doesn't have to. So we're going to flip over to the next one. It's green. I'm going to pass. I think Billy's going to pass. Purple. I'm going to pass. Now, does Billy pass on this? Like, he sees a ton of high purples here. I think he's going to pass. Because he's flexible. Remember, he has the ability that can change the color, so he doesn't really care. So pass and pass. Another yellow. See, I'm going to use 2 pearls. And that's the 2 pearls I'll save. So, you know what? Actually, you know what? I won't. Because I'd rather keep a 3 affiliate than a 2 affiliate. Although in the end, it's 1 point. It ends up being the same. But you know what? I'll pass. That's fine. I'll pass. And since Billy has a ton of yellow already, he's going to grab this one because now he can make it any color. So next turn, he'll probably be able to get a Lord. All right, now these get added to their stacks. So you got to remember these numbers. My memory's terrible, so I don't know what's in every stack. Also, I am playing with 3 players. 3 players. Alright, now it's going to be my turn. And I'm going to show you what I wanted to do originally. So I'm going to spend 8 of 1 color. This is 10 of yellow. So this is going to be 8 plus 2 pearls. So now I'm pretty much out of pearls. And I'm going to grab this guy over here. So this guy, it's 10, but he's 12 points, which is huge. I'm going to go in my tableau. Now the ones that don't offer keys, I mean, they're one-time bonuses, so you can sort of just overlay them on top. They don't really have another effect. I just have to keep track of my keys. All right, so that's 2 keys. And these are the 2 that I use, so I'm going to keep the yellow 3 as an affiliate. The other yellow one is going to be discarded. And I only have 2 cards left in my hand, which is terrible. But that's fine. Slide everything over. Alright, now it's going to be Bob's turn. So what does he want to do? Let's see, there are a bunch of purples out there. Does he take a chance? I don't even remember what cards are here. 3 blue. He doesn't really want blue. Doesn't help him unless he wants to get the Elder. He does have a bunch of blue, but because there's no blue, I think he's going to take a chance and take these purples. He doesn't really remember what the numbers were, but maybe it'll help him get closer to these. And they were a 3 and a 2, which is pretty good. The only problem is it brings him to exactly 6 cards, so that's fine. He doesn't have to discard anything just yet. So now it's going to be Billy's turn. And let's see. I think what Billy's going to do is... the problem is if he gets another key, he's going to get a location. Um, although he really wants this blue location because he already has 2 political lords, and this is going to be an extra 4 points for him. So you know what? He doesn't mind getting another key. So what he's going to do is this one costs 6 and 3 different colors. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, I guess. Yeah, that's good. So he's going to do this. He's going to keep the rest. Alright. He's going to go grab the keeper. Alright, he's going to keep the yellow one as a affiliate. He's going to discard the other 2. He's going to put this in front of him, but this is his 3rd key. So now he's going to cover up this ability and his other 2 abilities, and he's going to grab this one in the display, and they're all going to go underneath, and he's going to score a ton of points at the end of the game. So maybe he's going to try to get even more blue lords, because for every blue lord it's going to be an extra 2 points. Also, he did have the ability to pay 2 less power to get a lord, but you know what? He had to spend 3 different colors, so you know what? Might as well do that. Alright, so that was Billy's turn. Now it's back to me. What do I want to do? Well, I only got 2 cards and I only got 1 pearl, so you know what? I'm gonna go into the depths. So let's go. So 2. Let's see. I don't think either player wants that, and I don't want it either. Then it's gonna be a 1. Nobody wants that. A 2 purple. Lots of purple here. I think Bob's gonna definitely take it because Bob's collecting purple. So he's gonna pay me 1 to take this. He's gonna have to discard a card. I think he's gonna discard his 1 green. Let's get rid of that. I'm gonna just go again. Ooh, a 3. Push your luck. Yeah, you know what? Oh man, it's gonna cost 2. But I think he wants it. So he's gonna pay me 2 for this one. Alright, and then it's all up to me. Do I want a 1 purple? No. Do I want a 2 red? You know what? Last card of the deck. Let it be lucky. What is it gonna be? A 5 purple. Well, that's lucky. Not only do I get a pearl, I get the most powerful purple card in the deck. Now that was lucky. So I'm gonna take a pearl, add this to my hand, and now it's gonna be Bob's turn. Alright, Bob's action is gonna be really simple. I think he's gonna try to get the apprentice because there's a gigantic stack of blue cards here available. So what he's gonna do, he's gonna spend 6 and 3 different colors. So I think he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, just so he keeps a 3 affiliate. He's gonna keep these in his hand. Alright, he's gonna grab the apprentice, and this one takes add 1 stack from your council to your hand. He's gonna take these ones. I'm gonna have to check his hand limit later if I can finally grab these cards. I'll add it to his hand, and he's gonna put this in front of him. Alright, and he's gonna keep the blue one. I did reshuffle the deck if you noticed, and we're gonna create a new discard pile. Alright, so let me check his hand limit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He has to discard 2, so he's gonna discard 2 1 blues. So he's got a bunch of blues and purples. So he's gonna see if he can buy a purple or a blue. He has a ton of pearls. He might just spend a ton of pearls just to buy something outright. Alright, next is gonna be Billy. Billy's only got 1 token left, only 4 cards, so he's gonna go to the depths. So let's go see. A 5 green. Well, I'm first to act. I think I'm definitely gonna pay that. So I'm gonna take a 5 green. Did I really need it? I think I did. That worked out perfectly for me. Next, flip over another card. A 5 blue. Well, easy decision for Bob because he's collecting blue anyway. So he's gonna pay those 2 to keep the blue. He does have to discard a card because now he's gonna have more than 6. He's gonna discard this one, and now Billy's just gonna keep going. So by reshuffling the deck, all those high numbers that we used before are gonna start coming out. So monster. I don't think he wants to fight the monster. Also, the deck gets smaller and smaller, so monsters are more often are gonna come out more often. So we're gonna get a lot bigger benefits. So he doesn't want the green one. Don't think he wants that. Actually, he'll be able to, but he doesn't want to exchange his location. This lets you exchange one of the locations for a different one, and he definitely doesn't want to do that. He's collecting blue guys. He could also try to get the Elder, but he's missing 2 different colors, and that's not one of the colors he's missing, and he has no red. So I don't think he wants that purple card. Green, and what's the last one? He's going to keep this, and he's going to keep a purple. Not ideal. He wanted a different color, but it's better than nothing. So the monster gets discarded. The green ones go in the greens, and the purple go in the purple. Alright, now it's my turn. Let's look at my hand. I could spend 4 pearls to get this one, but the ability is kind of garbage and I don't really need it. I don't have any red, and I'm missing 3 out of the 5 colors for that. So none of these options are great for me. I mean, I could spend the next 3 turns just going to the council and getting a bunch of these cards. I don't even remember what values are in here. So, you know what? If I don't know what to do, let's go in the depths, and maybe I'll get something good. So let's start flipping. The 5 yellow. Well, I think Bob's gonna pay me for that. He's gonna take this. He has to discard another card. Again, another blue one. He's got all the blue ones. All right, let's keep going. Monster. Oh, sorry. Do I want that? If I get this, it'll actually get me a location and 2 monster tokens if I want it, which would be huge because monster tokens are between 2 and 4 points, so that'll be really good for me. Although, do any of these locations work for me right now? So this, I have only 1 affiliate of this race, so this is 6 points for me. Merchant Lords, I only have 0, so that'll be useless for me. And this is, I actually have 3 out of 5 colors, so this is 6 points for me. Not ideal. None of these are great. Although this one's 5 points, I can try to get a green one and be 7 points. I do have 4 lords. I need another 3 to end the game. The other players are at 4 as well. So you know what? Let me go in the depths. So I'm not going to go into the monsters, so this is going to go down. And you know what? If another monster comes out at the end, I'll be forced to fight it. So let's see what happens. Oh, sorry. Does Billy want that? No. Do I want it? No. Actually, yellow is one of the colors I want. So you know what? No, I don't want it. Next card is a monster. You know what? I will fight the monster because that's going to give me 2 keys. Alright, so this is going to reset. I'm going to get 2 keys. And now because I have 3 keys, I'm going to spend 3 keys and I'm going to go get a location. But before I do that, discard these. Discard the monsters. So I have a choice between one of these or doing the drawing thing that I did last time. I think I'm going to do the drawing thing. So I'm going to draw 4 again. Why not? So let's see. The sum of your weakest affiliate ally from each race. Which would be really good actually. Copies the effect of an opponent's location. It's not great right now because my other opponents don't have great locations for me. Influence points of my weakest lord times 2. Oh, unfortunately this lord is 4. If this wasn't there, my lowest one would be a 5. And if, man, imagine I got everything over 8, that would have been huge. So this one is not bad, but it's only 8 points. And this is for my purple lords, which I have 1, so it's technically 3 already. So I'm on between these 2, and I think I'm definitely going to take this one. Right, because this one, the sum of the weakest affiliated ally from each race. This can be huge because it's 3 plus that. This can be like a 15-point location. So I'm going to take this one. And this one's going to go in the display. And this one I don't have to tuck any lords in because I paid it directly with all keys. So I'm just going to put this on top over here. And I keep forgetting that I am looking for red lords as well because of this. But you know what? I'm going to keep this on top here just to save space. And that was my turn. Alright, so Bob's going to go. What does Bob have? Bob already has 6 cards. I think he's going to start spending them. Unfortunately, he's not a fan of what's in the display. So he's going to show you that thing that I mentioned way earlier in this video, where you can spend a pearl to flip the next card over. Since he has a ton of pearls, spend the pearl, and he's hoping for a blue card. It's another red card. Oh, that does not help him at all. He's gonna pay another pearl. He's fishing for something good, and it's a yellow. You know, for this one, I think he's gonna take it because it is a ton of points. It's 9 for 11 points, so he's gonna spend these ones. So he's actually gonna keep the, well, he already has affiliates for both of these that are higher, so he's gonna keep the blue one. Might as well. He's gonna discard these two. He's gonna take this guy, and this guy is just straight up victory points. So he's got the most lords right now at 5. So if he gets 2 more lords, it's gonna trigger sort of the end game. Alright, that was his turn. Then we're gonna jump to Billy. So does Billy want any of these? He doesn't have red, he doesn't have one of each, he doesn't have enough purple. Well, I guess he's gonna go fishing. So he's gonna go fishing for yellow. Do I want 4 yellow? Yeah, you know, I think I do. Just to try to get 1 of each to maybe get the hermit later. Sure. And pay 1 to get the 4 yellow. Alright, then it's gonna go 1 green, pass, 4 green. Oof. I think Bob's gonna pass, but Billy's definitely gonna take the 4 green, because that'll give him a ton of green, and hopefully another green lord comes out. It's gonna be discarded, and then back to me. Alright, can I buy anything or do anything? Let's see, I have 3 different colors. If I can get 2 different colors, I can maybe get the this one. I do need a lot of red as well, because I got the bonus for red, but I don't have any red cards. I would love to get red so I can get one of these 2. Ideally, I grab this one because he's cheap, even though the ability kind of sucks. At least it would be an extra 2 points for me. So this is like an 8 for 8, so it's not bad. I could go get the red cards here, but I don't know what the strength is. So you know what? Yeah, let me take a chance. I do have a lot of pearls anyway, so I'm gonna grab these red and see what they are. A 2 and a 1, pretty bad. That feels like a waste. All right, so now let's go to Bob. What does Bob want to do on his turn? He's got a 5 and a 2. I think what Bob's gonna do is, you know, he's only got 2 pearls left. I think he's gonna go fishing. So a 3. Does Billy want the 3? Let's see, what does he have? No, the blue does not help him at all. At all. Let's see, do I want it? I think I do, because that's the only color I'm missing. So I'll be able to get the hermit next turn. So I'm gonna pay him 1 and take the 3. And then it's up to both of them. Ooh, the 4. He still doesn't want, you know what? You know, he's gonna take it. He's gonna hope for the display to get refreshed and maybe a more powerful blue guy will come out. So but he only has 2 pearls left. No, you know what, he'll pass. He only has 2 pearls left. He doesn't want to waste it. So I think Billy's definitely gonna take it. Actually, change of plans. I think he will pay Billy for those 2. Alright, Billy's just gonna keep going. What does Billy get? 1, no, he's gonna pass. 1, he's gonna pass. 2, he's gonna pass. 3. He's gonna pass. He's just gonna pearl at the end. And it's a 1 red. Well, you know what? He is actually going to discard the 1 red because he needs to discard 1 anyway, but he gets a pearl out of it. So that was a pretty wasteful turn for him. Man, that kind of blows. Actually, you know what? He's gonna get rid of his 2 green, because at least with the red, there are some red guys out there, so it might help him out. Alright, now it's gonna be my turn, and I think I'm definitely gonna go for the Elder, because he's awesome. So I have a blue card, I have a red card, I have a yellow card, I have a purple card, and I have a green card. Unfortunately, my lowest is still a red, and I already have a red affiliate, but that's how the game goes sometimes. So I'm going to keep these ones in my hand. So actually, do I have another? I have a choice. I can actually use this one instead of my 5. Although I still have, I already have purple. I already have purple and red affiliates. There's no way for me to get a different color out there, so that's fine. I'm gonna spend this. I'm gonna get another red affiliate. Kind of blows. It's gonna go down here. I'm gonna get my Elder, which is the better version of the one that I took before. These are gonna get discarded. So now this one says draw 3 locations, place 1 in your control using the keys from this lord and make the other 2 available. So I'm going to draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Which one do I want? 15 minus the number of lords you have. This is good if you don't have a lot of lords, which is not good for me. The number of influence from your strongest lord, which is huge because I have the strongest one in the game. That's giving me 12 points. So I'm thinking I'm gonna get this one. And this one lets you switch one from the location of one from the deck. Alright, so you gotta go through the whole deck of locations and pick one. So I'm definitely gonna take the throne room. So I'll make these 2 available. I'm gonna take the throne room, pretty much put the Elder underneath, put it like this. And again, to save space, I'm just gonna keep stacking these locations on top of each other. And that was pretty much my turn. So now it's going to be Billy's turn. He's got no pearls. Sorry, Bob's turn. Sorry, I forgot to... He's tempted to take one of these stacks, but the problem is since he has no pearls, he has to go fishing. So he's going to go fishing. 1, nobody wants it. 2. You know what? He is going to take it because he's trying to get maybe red to get one of these guys. Right. 1, 2. Ooh, do I pay for that? Nah, you know what? I only got 3 pearls. I don't want to waste it. 3 green, and you know what? He needs pearls, so he's gonna go straight to the end. 4 blue. Wait, now I gotta decide. Do I want that? It's not gonna help me out too much. Although I am gonna go fishing probably on my turn as well. Sure, let me pay 2 for that. Why not? Sure, let's do that. I'm gonna take it. Maybe that took a rare chance that I shouldn't have. So with the next card he has to take no matter what. It's a 4 red, which is great. Add it to his hand, and he gets a pearl out of it. And these get discarded. Alright, so Billy, how many cards does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. He's got to discard 1, because I still have that guy. Oh boy, I think he's going to discard the 1. I think on Billy's turn, pretty obvious. He's going to spend pearl and pearl. He's going to keep flipping these over till he can spend something. Pearl. Pearl. I think he's going to go get the trader, which gains him 3 pearls, which is huge. So he needs 3 different colors. So he's gonna go 4, 4, 4. There you go, which is pretty good. He's gonna keep the 4 green as an affiliate. He's gonna take the trader, which gives him 3 pearls. Put the trader in front of him. And he's going to discard these 2. Alright, pretty simple. It's going to come back to me. Slide this over. Well, I only got 1 pearl, so guess what I'm doing? Into the depths. 2 blue. Does that help anyone? Nope. I don't want it. Nobody wants it. Monster. Skip. 1. Everyone skips. 3 red. Ooh, because all this is red, and Bob already has 1 high red. I think he's gonna pay me 1. He's definitely gonna take this, so he can go get a lord next turn. I'm gonna keep going. 3 purple. Ooh, yeah, he's definitely gonna pay. He has a ton of pearls, so he can be a bit frugal with the pearls. He's gonna do this, get the purple, and now it's only up to me. Pass. And let's see what the last one is. It's a monster. Alright, so Monster, I get to activate this spot. Let me get rid of these. Blue, monster, monster, yellow, red. Okay, so I get to take either 2 pearls, a pearl and a monster, or 2 monsters. I'm at 4 pearls. Let me take a couple of monster chits. They're straight up points. I don't get, I'll keep it as a surprise till the end of the game, but these range between 2 and 4 points. So I'm gonna put them right over here, a little off screen. Here, let me put them right here. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lords. I just need 2 more lords, which I might do in my next 2 turns, and that'll trigger the end game. Alright, but now it's Bob's turn. And Bob's gonna buy his 6th lord right now. So that's a bit dangerous. So he has 7 red already. So you know what he's going to do? He's actually going to assassinate my commander because he hates having the restriction of having only... actually, that would be not good because then he'll have to use up all his pearls. So you know what? He's not going to do that. I got a bit lucky. Steal a random token. He can do that against me if he wanted. Or he can prevent us from getting bonuses. I think he's gonna go get the hunter. So he's gonna spend a 4 and a 4. He's gonna keep the 4 blue. He's gonna discard the red. He's gonna keep the hunter. Steal a token of his choice, basically face down, and he's gonna keep this. So now if he gets 1 more lord, it's gonna trigger the end of the game. He's gonna slide this over. Alright, now it's gonna be Billy's turn. Does Billy have enough to buy a lord? He does. I think he's gonna buy one because he's falling a little behind. So he's gonna spend 7 to get this one, the Tamer. And the Tamer is when we fight a lord, we get the previous bonus instead of that bonus. So this is a key, that's fine. He's going to keep the 2 red. He's going to discard these. Now he does get 2 pearls as a bonus. He doesn't really need it, he has a ton of pearls. And we're going to refill the display. Alright, now it's back to me. Could I do anything? So, I would love to get this one. So I can technically get it with 1 pearl. And that's what I'm going to do. So on my turn, I'm going to go get the landlord. So I have 9. It's going to cost me an extra 1, 10. So I'm going to pay with a pearl. Alright, and I'm going to keep the blue one as an affiliate. I'm going to discard my 5. Now that is my 2nd key, so if I get another key, I'm going to get my 4th location, which is pretty much insane. Alright, I think I'm going to win the game with that no matter what. But let's just keep playing. Everything slides over. So now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lords. Bob has 6 lords. And Billy has 5 lords. Alright, so if Bob or I get an extra lord, that's going to trigger the end game. Alright, it's Bob's turn right now. Let's see, could he end the game? I think he wants to end the game as fast as he can. The only one he could get is the schemer. I think he's okay with that because then at the end of the game he's going to get to put this one down. So yeah, he's going to try to go get the schemer. So this is going to cost him 8. So it's going to be these 3. He's going to keep the 5 because this one's going to go to his affiliate at the end of the game. So he's going to keep this. So he's going to play with this. He's going to keep the purple one. He's going to discard these 2. He's going to get the schemer. Basically says discard one of your other free lords and replace it with the... Well, he doesn't have a free lord. The free lords are the ones that you stack underneath your locations. He doesn't have any locations. So he basically just spent 8 for 6 points. So there you go. So now he has 7 lords. So now Billy and I are going to get an extra turn and that's going to be the end of the game. Alright. Alright, so it's going to be Billy's turn. Let's look at Billy's hand. He has a 3. But he has a ton, he's lucky. He has a ton of pearls. So what he's actually going to do, does he have 7? He actually has 7, more than 7 pearls. So what he's going to do, he's going to discard this, a 3, plus 7 pearls to get this card. Alright, so he's going to keep this as an affiliate, obviously. He's going to have to get rid of 7 pearls. So he's only going to keep 3. It's kind of lucky. He's going to grab this one, which is a juicy 9 points. And this one is, you can exchange one of your locations with a different one. I don't think he wants to because he's getting a lot of points with the one that he has, so that's fine. This is going to slide over. And now I'm going to get my final turn. Unfortunately, I'm looking at my hand. This is not great. I mean, what I can do is I can go fish for an affiliate because the lowest value you have of every single suit at the end is going to be an affiliate. So the color that I don't have is green down here. So what I can do is go grab this gigantic deck of green. Hopefully there's a high card in there and it's going to go added to my affiliate at the end of the game. And that's what I'm going to do. It's my last action. I'm going to grab all of these. A ton of green cards. Alright. Oh, unfortunately I didn't take into account that there'd be so many ones. So I did all that for 1 point. Was it worth it? Actually no. I played that stupid. Sorry. Obviously I wouldn't have done that. There would have been a 1. What I'm going to do is actually go fishing. Actually no. Then I'm going to give them opportunities to get points as well. So I'll actually go grab the smallest stack, which is the blue. I'm already out 4. So you know what? Yeah, let me grab this because I know it's gonna be 1. That's fine. Yeah, so I'll grab this. Done. And basically that's the end of the game. Alright, so let's get to endgame scoring. So what you do before you go to endgame scoring, you look at your hand and the lowest value you have of every single race gets added to your affiliate. I'm only going to add this one because the other ones are going to be lower than my highest values anyway, so they're not going to make a difference. So I'm just going to discard the rest. Alright, so you're going to score exactly 4 things. First, your affiliate. So the highest one you have of each color, you're going to score. So it's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Next, you score your monster points. I'm going to score 2. Next, the points of your lords straight up. So there's going to be 8. Sorry for the glare. 8 plus 5 is 13. Plus 4, 17. Plus 12 is 29. Plus 8 is 37. And then you're going to score your locations, and then you're done. So my locations is... So number of points of my strongest lord, which is 12. So it's going to be 12. This one is 3 plus the sum of your weakest affiliate ally from each race. Well, my weakest one was 3. Where's my green one? There you go. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. I had a red one that I discarded, so sorry. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I have a blue one? 6. 1 second. I did not. So it's 6. 4 is 10, plus 3 is 13. So I have 12 plus 13, 25. Plus this one is 10 again. So 25, 35 points. Wow, that is gigantic. And just with that, I think I won. So just to give you an idea, I'm already way above them. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, I destroyed them. 3, 6, 80, 88 to 69 to 65. Well, there you go. That's how you play. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a kind of a very quick game once you know what you're doing, especially even if you're 3 or 4 players. So there you go. So we'll see you in the next one. Later.